Welcome to the Corrupt Potato Podcast, where me, your host, and your co-host, Philly Potato, will be answering any questions about anything. Let's first off start with the new series coming out, Survive the Night. O-
Yes, it's a series we worked
Okay,
very hard on.
okay, so what was your opinion about the Dre Teeny versus Jake scene?
I honestly was hoping that Dre would come back, basically for the lore and also because Dre was a fun person to be around, and I was kind of upset that he would have to leave just like so early as well, being the second person eliminated. I was very upset about that because he was like one of the only people I wanted to ally with like beforehand.
Mhm.
So I wanted him to live.
Okay, so next question. Was your character supposed to be different, like a different personality than what we see?
Yes. So in the character that is actually shown is like a big ego head, egotistical, big like headed, not very humble, like he thinks he's a famous movie star, but in beforehand, I actually wanted to be like a shy, like upcoming movie star who just had his first big hit and was very, very shy to be around all these people. But then I decided that I've never really played or like acted a mean character, so I decided to go with a big ego-headed person.
Okay, so for this season, what was your opinion on the corrupt Jake character?
Honestly, I didn't really mind him. I knew beforehand that I would have to take you and Atlas out because I knew that if it came down to um you and Atlas being the last two there and or one of the other people like me would have been the last like the third one there, y'all would have never voted each other in. So I knew I had to separate you guys. So my the two people I wanted to vote in was either you or Atlas to like try and separate the alliance there.
Okay, so for as we see in the coming episodes, in like one episode, like Atlas randomly leaves. So what really happened?
So what really happened was Atlas's Wi-Fi cut out. And so the whole Atlas lore was made up on the spot, basically, and we just decided to roll with it, do improv.
And then coming from me, the person who played corrupt Jake. So the second se the reason with me searching them all wasn't originally supposed to happen, was it, Philly?
No, so there was a little drama, but uh, supposedly you were supposed to join, and you said you couldn't play that day, but I did not know that, and so the Discord owner and one of the characters on there, Schraub, said that you would join, and I just assumed that you couldn't, and like you were ignoring us or something, and basically we just killed off your character because we had everybody there except you, and we were like, well, we're not gonna have this chance like soon, so we decided to just roll with you getting lost and capture or dying off the character,
Okay,
like killing off
so
the character.
can we get some behind the scenes?
Yes, so there was a lot of behind the scenes. Obviously, I think a lot of you probably could guess that I was the librarian who explained the challenge to Straub and Off in the first elimination. And
Mhm.
I also helped build most of the challenges, especially the elimination challenges. And I think his name was Oliver in who was the second explainer, basically.
Yes.
Um, right now, I have a lot more behind the scenes of season two rather than season one. I will give a spoiler. Basically, season two is based in the 1950s, and once again, our challengers have to survive the night and hope that they don't get eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I know a lot of you probably will not be knowing what we're talking about because I'm probably going to be releasing this podcast before season one comes out. So,
yeah.
but yeah. So what is your opinion about the mall layout?
I mean, we personally used the map of the mall off. We did not make it. It was pre-made by someone, hopeful, and I believe I will give the credits out for when the series is posted. But we
And
made
I
the
can,
rooms
and
for the challenges, and we made the challenge. Well, we made the challenges in the rooms, and we did all of the challenges. But the mall itself and all the rooms was built by somebody else.
and
But
yeah.
season 2 is being pre-built, like, by me and some others.
But yeah. So season one, I accidentally found the map they were using
Mhm.
before then. So
Yeah,
I can give I will probably put a link to the map owner in the
okay,
podcast episode. Just so I have another question for you.
okay.
What was your opinion on the
On the
voting system?
Honestly, I felt like it could have been a little bit better, but I felt like it worked out in the end, and it worked out. That's all I'm gonna say.
So what do you feel like? So how do you think the Atlas and Jake friendship could have gotten if we could have both been there the entire thing?
I definitely think that Jake wouldn't have gone in to the second episode into the second death challenge. I feel like either me or um either maybe Atlas or me would have gone in instead of um actually no, I think me or Felix would have gone in rather than you or Atlas. Because obviously you, Jake, kept voting in Felix, and I would have voted in Atlas, and I think Atlas would have sided with you, Jake, and voted in Felix. And I think Straub also kept voting me in, so I think I had a high chance. And Dre voted you in, so I think it definitely would have been
Me?
either Felix or me instead of you that went with
Yeah.
Dre.
So I think what's it called? Also, that I think if next season if Felix joins, I think my character might be a little different in voting because as you might hear in one of the season one confessionals that I kept voting in Felix because I really didn't even know him. That so when he started shooting was the day when I
Mhm.
met them. So I didn't even
Yeah,
know how they would even play like normally. So yeah, that's why they kept getting voted in by me.
yeah. Any other questions?
So what was your opinion about the revival situation?
I honestly, so in the beginning, I was supposed to be revived,
Yeah,
but
as yeah, because we might upload some postings because we had to redo a challenge with different people because someone didn't understand the challenge.
yeah, and so it was confusing. So before we had to redo the challenge, I was supposed to be revived as well with Dre, but then um Straub died as well, and so they decided in the challenge that they were confused about. Straub died, and so they thought Straub would be more useful as a character than me. And also Felix had a vendetta with me in the show,
Who had a
in the
vendetta?
series. Huh?
Who had the vendetta against you?
Felix.
Mhm. Why did Felix have a vendetta against you?
Because I called because in the series they called me like a big-headed ego, and I was like, wow, okay. And so I fired back at them,
And no saying
calling
anything
them
bad.
boards.
This is a clean series because
Yes, there's no bad blood actually. This is all just for fun and
no.
all.
I mean in this podcast there's no bad language.
Yes,
Mm. And so
gladly.
gladly, yeah. So so for season one, who are some characters you would have wanted actually in the series?
Hmm?
if we could have added more characters into season one, tell us some people you would have wanted in the season.
Okay, so there were actually a few people that I really wanted to have in. Some of the people include um let me find them. It was my friend Eric, and then it was my friend AJ, and then it was my friend Moss. And the other person who's going to be in season 2, also Lemon. So those 4 people I wanted to
No, there's
join.
a whole new lemon, but because
Yeah,
as you may have seen, some people calling lemon or strawberry Ozark lemon because that's their old name, and some
yeah,
people just haven't gotten used to calling them by their new name yet. So
yes,
the new lemon is going to be lemon loaf.
yes. But interesting stuff. Moss actually joined, but then realized that she didn't have enough time for the series. And Eric also wanted to join, but he never got a chance to respond to me. And AJ said she was not able to. So
Mhm.
those 4 are the ones I probably would have added in season one
So
if we had the chance.
so if you had to add, okay, another question, kind of same, but
Mhm.
the old Afterlife server. If you had to add people from Sin's Afterlife server, who would have you added?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would have added most of the people, let me see. I
I
would
would
have
add
added
Lime,
Lexi, probably.
Lexi, Lime.
Lime, definitely. I think Lexi and Lime, I would have added them as well.
I think, yeah, Toto might have been a good person.
Probably, but I don't think I didn't have any contact with him, so
I don't have any
I
contact with him either. We don't talk anymore.
that's sad.
Yeah, because Toto, I think his what's it called? His me and him could have matched. Like our moods
Mhm.
are like hyper moods.
Yeah.
And ooh, Pyro. Pyro would have been a good one to add.
Pyro would have been a fun person, but again, A, I wasn't active on that server for like a little while. I wasn't active on that Afterlife server, and I wasn't also active with the people that I would
Yeah,
have invited.
except for
So
me
yeah, except for you
and Lexi and Lime.
except for you, Lexi, Lime, and Off Instrop. Those are the only people
Often
I was
strong.
active with.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So what are some things you? What are some friendship duos you hope that season two has?
Okay, so let me see who the people are in we have. Okay, so we have obviously the people. Most of the people from season
Season
one
one.
are returning. I think everybody actually from season 1 is returning.
Ooh. Okay. I have a cool friendship duo that I hope happens in season two.
Mhm.
What about Dre and Aiden?
Oh, Aiden's not in this one.
Yeah, I know Aiden's not there, but if he does join,
I don't think there's a likely chance because he is very busy right now.
yeah, most of the people
But
are
I think
busy.
Dre and Aiden definitely would be a good duo.
Okay, good
I
duo.
think the people I would have paired up with, the people I wanted to pair up with was actually Moss when she first joined, was the person I was like, okay, yes, I'm definitely gonna try and ally with Moss. But then when she left, I was like, she left like 2 days before the thing was gonna start. So I was like, who am I gonna pair up with now? And then I was like, Dre said he's gonna come for me because I said, please don't vote me out first. And he was like, I'm gonna vote you out first. So I was like, I should go with Dre because he's gonna vote me out first.
Yeah, and thing is, we didn't have a lot of like some of the goals we had for season one just weren't there because
Yeah.
everything was like crazy.
For real. Like, everything was hectic, we didn't have, like, good planning and stuff,
Like, yeah,
and
like we had like so many like sorry for interrupting you, but we had like what's it called? We had a horse carriage that only like three of us have footage from. So maybe if I post like some behind the scene footage of Survive the Night, we may repost some footage from like
yeah,
footage that never seen before.
yeah.
But it was just like kind of just unplanned. Like the first like hour we were on there, it was just like us just running around trying to get people on, fixing the voice chat.
Yeah, it was very hectic, Very, very hectic.
Very hectic, yeah, just like yeah, because we had like a scene where we were supposed to get out of trucks or the cars
Hmm.
outside of the mall. That never happened.
Yeah.
Then
I thought
we
there was
had
another scene where we were supposed to have like a food court elimination. That never came about.
because what's it called? It probably would have been Atlas, am I right?
Yeah, it was going to be with Atlas, but like Atlas like died before that, and we were like, okay, we should just scrap this
Yeah, we
because
should, and yeah, we need someone to we need to have at least like one backup person there next season who may not play, but can like if like someone has to go, they can act as that person.
yeah, like how Nikita and Matt came in season 4.
Keaton, Matt.
Remember in season 4 they came in and were like players or guardians.
Yeah. But like
We could have
season
that.
like the next season I just hope is hectic.
Yeah, me too.
But I have a feeling it probably is because a new map.
Yeah,
And
it's not
half
definitely not going to be as unprepared. We're gonna work on that.
yeah,
We're
because
definitely gonna.
like yeah, because the mall had more like rooms in it as you won't like we had like half of the mall was blocked off. We could have had more scenes in that.
Yeah, Strawberry was the one who blocked it off.
But the only reason we probably didn't was because we had enough players, but then players started saying they couldn't join.
Yeah, that's the reason actually why we couldn't do most of the stuff we wanted because we didn't have enough players and we also didn't have enough time to prepare for it. Strawberry wanted to rush the whole thing,
Yeah,
and I was
because
like,
like I heard about this series like a week before it started.
yeah, like Strawberry was just like one day, let's do a survive like escape the night role play. I was like, sure, and then I was thinking like, okay, we can do it like prepare for like maybe a few weeks and then we'll start it. She was like, no, let's do it this weekend. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why y'all didn't build y'all's own map
Yeah.
because y'all really didn't. Didn't I find y'all a map? I think.
Huh?
No. Oh yeah, I wasn't I trying to find y'all a map, and then you like,
Mhm.
oh, you literally found the map we were using.
Yeah. We found a map for the mall. I really wanted to pre-build, but I was like lazy back
But
then. So I was,
honestly, I think if you pre-built a mall, it wouldn't have been as good.
yeah,
But
definitely. 'Cause
one thing I would change for season one is if we did have enough time, a
mhm.
two-story mall would have been kind of cool.
Yes, that's what I wanted. A two-story mall would
Kind of
have been
like the one in
cool.
like Stranger Things.
Yes, that's what I was basing it off of. Because it was 1980s.
Yeah, it was 1980s. That's where we started getting a lot of inspiration from.
Yes.
And we had
That's what
like some scenes. Yeah, I came up with an idea like in the middle of the show. Like, what if
mhm.
we do a food court scene? I was the one who came up with the food court scene, wasn't I?
Yeah.
The
But
idea that we
I
had,
wanted to do it.
but I just I like made the idea like more likely to happen, just didn't happen. But
Yeah.
before season one comes out, we may go back to the map and film some more scenes.
Yeah, we're gonna probably film more scenes for lore. Um,
More.
but most of season 2 will definitely have the season 2 map we're having. Right now, we've actually finished 2 buildings and we finished 1 like episode. Basically, it has the challenge, the filler like it has the building, then the filler challenge, and then the
Oh, it
death
has the
challenge
filler scenes because we haven't played on it yet. Like, no one's seen it except for you and
and lemon
Lemon
loaf
Loaf.
and strawberry.
And strawberry, yeah, but strawberry is more the server like the Discord server
Discord server
handler
owner more than
and the
the
player.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
I think
we're doing more of the texture making
and
and the
so for season two, I mean for the beginning of season two, aren't we doing a bit of what's it called? Like a bit of like I'm gonna be like part of the lore, like 20
yeah.
like we're gonna go like about like back to in like the 2010s, like maybe like 2019.
Yes, that's when it's the first season is like
That's
set
when it
to.
yeah, it was set in the 1980s, but originally we didn't want to do after 2020 because you know COVID and after COVID everything
Yeah.
was just hot mess still. So we wanted
Yeah,
to do
and
like 2019.
yeah, and then we're going to be like um We don't know when the timeline is gonna be for season 2, like, after season 1. We know when the decade we're gonna theme it after
We
is,
know
which is
90, but like,
1950s.
okay, so can I say one spoiler?
Sure.
So we have an idea. So like my season one death, I'm gonna be we're gonna film that, but I think season one of the season two monsters is gonna have my skin from season one for like as like the monster took over my body and is
Yeah.
so it's expect to see. Do we know who's
That
gonna be? Do you know who's gonna be like doing the lines? It's gonna be me reading it, just so it's like they took over my voice too.
sure. I know that, um
Or maybe we should have someone else do it. Y'all know why?
why?
Because it might be confusing since I'm gonna be in season two.
Yeah, we could do that, we could do that.
What am I? We could also do like some if we want to make like if we want to like make a scene like Bigot. We could also do it where I kill the monster that's taken over my body and then then we'll start remembering stuff from the 80s.
Yeah, we can do that. And then, like, all of our characters in season 2 are gonna be, like, a little bit except for the survivors, obviously. They're gonna be just a little bit parallel to our,
To our like things like so I may do
roles in season 1.
what's it called? We may like have like season two me. Like we had
Mhm.
an idea where I had a first idea before I realized everything. I was like, what if we do 1950s? It's my what's it called? My
We wanted
descendants
to do 1950s for season 1 because I had already, like, a bunch of stuff planned for that because I had done a Escape the 1950s before, and I had a bunch of seasons and challenges, but Straub said that they were doing a 1950s for the Escape the Night movie, and I was like, "But, like, it's not coming out for a while, like, and I don't even think it's coming out."
Yeah, because last time I checked the thing, I don't even think they made enough money to even make it turn it into a TV show. It's like a little
Just a movie, it's just a
like
movie now.
no I don't even think they made enough to turn it into the short film they wanted.
Oh,
Last time I checked, I may be wrong. Don't come for me.
don't come for him.
Yeah, please don't.
Oh, Jake, are you
But
gonna join the world while we so that we can make progress while we're
yeah, just
talking?
give me a sec. Um,
Of
but
course.
honestly, I don't want to lag my PC out. You know.
Yeah,
Thing is, also like season two is probably gonna be better because it's gonna be hopefully better planned out because
it is definitely.
it's not being rushed.
And we have more mechanics, like more redstone and command blocks and textures and
But you wanna know?
mods and
Oh, you wanna
stuff.
know a good? You know, if we want to do 1950s modded, we could have to create modded that could also be really good, like scenes.
We actually have something that replaces it.
What?
So we are good right now. We'll probably maybe add mods later words, but we don't know. Like more
But we
mods
don't
later.
know. But we don't know because we don't want people to not be able to play.
hmm
Not,
Like,
cause not.
especially if since it's like, essential, it's gonna be hard on the host PC because
Wait, we're doing
remember that.
essentials this time.
Because like I don't think we don't want to do Eternals because it was really laggy for some people, and then we don't also like we don't have a server we can use right now as well. So we're doing essential, and we don't want to try and use create mod because we don't want to like um the host PC, aka me. I don't want like my PC to burn with like 12 people logging on and
Yeah,
create mod.
but thing is for season one. Okay, here's the thing. So the challenge, you know where Dre was looking for the stuff in the chests.
hmm
The item he was looking for, I already grabbed it, so I knew where it was.
hmm
But I knew since it was Dre's final thing, if I told him, I would have been
He would
dead.
have gotten it. Yeah, you would have been dead,
He would have been dead, and then
lost.
then like some lore, like the lore, like the me dying in the mall would have never been a thing.
Yeah. And it would have never led to this. So I'm glad that you didn't die, and I'm also glad that oh wait, I can't say that.
What?
It's a spoiler.
Spoiler for what?
Here.
Season 2 or 1.
Here.
Are you gonna DM it to me?
Yeah.
We already you said it earlier, remember?
I did?
Yeah, we were like because we were talking about the scene where about how we had the two scenes, how we had to
Mhm.
reshoot the one scene.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Okay, yeah, Dre's survival. I'm glad that Dre also was able to live.
He was also able to live, and but like it was just kind of weird because I wasn't used because I kind of had to get used to about them forgetting everything.
Yeah.
You could definitely tell that I was kind of like not used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had if we post the old scene, we have Philly get revived
Yes, and
like for like 2 minutes.
yeah, and then Felix was like, "Wait, but I didn't know the challenge was that." And then I was like, "Well, then if that's what's happening, we should reshoot Dre's scene because he
You
was
mean the death
lagging."
scene?
No, like Dre's challenge because he was lagging and stuff, and it wasn't fair to him. He would have won because he found the choker box.
But it wouldn't open.
Hmm.
No, but then I was like, oh, we already won, and then I was like, no, but then didn't I say it wouldn't be fair because we'd already know where it was?
Yeah, that's true, and so that's why we didn't do it.
Yeah, because we would have all been able just to go.
Yeah.
And the other thing was that just in the beginning, if we do shoot the scenes, there's like a lot of people who didn't want like we had originally had Strawberry reading out the challenges,
Yeah,
but everyone
but
just doesn't like Strawberry because of some past stuff that I'm not gonna bring up because it doesn't need to be told.
yeah, does not need to be told. So
It really does not. Yeah. So thing is in like the 2010s, what do we think about my outfit? Should it be like Taylor Swift themed due to my obsession?
sure. I mean, was she as popular in the 2010s as she is now?
Oh,
And
no,
we
but
have to
she
only have stuff that's like in the 2010s, so we
yeah,
can't
I know.
have.
So, but if we're doing like 2019, then we can have the Lover vinyl because
That's true.
2019 is when the vinyl was filmed.
Hmm.
Yeah, because we're just thinking of lots of everything to reshoot season one, but we're not thinking about it right now. We literally completely forgot about reshooting it, didn't we, Philly?
Yeah, we did forget about reshooting it.
I meant shooting the other scenes. That's why that's a good thing we did this because like yeah, because Philly was like a good like the reason we didn't we were gonna in the reshot we were going to revive Philly instead of
Yeah.
Strawberry, but then we were asking Strawberry was like if we don't revive, is no Strawberry gonna like have like a benefit to us? Did was there a benefit?
If Straw, no, there was no benefit. Straw just lived and then died. It was a waste.
Wait, they died again?
Yeah.
No. Thing is, if we knew Strawberry wasn't gonna use her nose power for anything, because remember we asked you, is Strawberry gonna have like a nose power that's
I thought she was gonna have like some healing thing.
yeah, I
I
know. That's why we revived her.
and I was like,
Because
I was so upset because she was like, "Oop, I got revived instead of you," and I was like, and then I learned out that she voted me in all the time, like every single round she voted me in, and so I was like, "Oh my gosh, I was the one who literally brought up your nurse powers, and you voted me in."
yeah, because the nose power is like if the nose power is like if we knew there wasn't, we probably and the other reason we didn't vote you in is because I think a lot of us were like we didn't want, your sassy attitude,
My egotistical character
your
to like,
egotistical character because we know your character would have went off.
yeah, my character was very sassy. Loved him.
Loads of them. Yes.
Yes,
And
but I get why they didn't want me to come back because my character was mean. Was not
and
nice.
also it wasn't really just because it's mean. It was because we also found out that Strawberry reviving would have had should have had a better power for us.
Yeah, she should have been able. I feel like Strawberry, if Felix had kept her, if I feel like Strawberry could have revived someone.
No, but thing is, if you look at the season two death scene, you see me like go good, like run straight out of there and hide,
Yeah,
and then y'all teleported me back, like, and then I ran again. I think
I
that's
didn't
because the
do that.
challenge. No, I think Strawberry teleported me back because the challenge was starting, and I thought that I decided, so I ran again, and then I just hear Strawberry, and then I think I hear Strawberry dying, and I just see she's dead, and then you could definitely tell that's when on me and Felix, I started trusting Felix more.
Yeah. I really wish I would have survived longer, honestly. But
Honestly,
I am fine with not survive. I am fine with how it turned out, and I honestly think I made it pretty far.
I made it. I could have made it farther.
If you
No,
know,
no, but the thing is, and if I would have made it that far, we could have had maybe like an extra scene.
yeah, definitely.
Because at like the reason I'm saying these things is because I don't know anything about the second episode. I haven't even I haven't I wasn't there when we shot second episodes when they
Yeah,
shot it. So I know absolutely nothing. That's why this is my first time too.
yeah.
Showing so should we say who won? Because I really want to know. Or
Sure, but we can't like let them. No, no, no. We can't let them. You have to mute.
just D okay,
Is
or
that
just DM it to me.
okay?
And wasn't it supposed to be three people who survived?
No, it was two actually.
Well then who was so wait. You would think there should have oh maybe if I survived we could have had three people, right?
Yeah, probably we would have had three people if you were there.
It's
I definitely think you would have, Eli. I definitely think that if you were still there, then
you would have had like
you would have
incredibly.
probably had three winners, or
So wait.
Dre
So
would
but
have
so
died.
so in the
I found a
challenge,
fire dragon.
so in the challenge, Philly,
Hmm.
between me and Strawberry, so who did Strawberry go up against to die?
I don't know. I wasn't there for it.
Why weren't you?
I had to leave, and I wasn't there for the final challenge.
So wait.
But
Does it
I
is that
think.
did anyone
Oh, I
report the
remember.
final
Okay, so
challenge?
I remember the like filler challenge. Like, so it was Drake, since he had already been since he had lost. Since I was there for like the final filler challenge, I was like, Dre, like you already lost a challenge. I don't think you should be safe, because the it was like a trivia challenge, and the two people, whoever won, would be immune from getting voted in. And so I think it was Dre went up against Straub, and Straub like
But I think
lost.
the thing is, what I'm surprised about is how tell me if I
Oh,
was
okay, I
wrong,
gotta go.
but you have to go.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna post the podcast raw.